Hey guys, how's it going? It's Douglas here at Drownblade Productions, bringing you another Screaming Ghostface Collectors video. Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a few different Ghostface toys that were recently released, and a couple of these items are convention exclusive pieces, so some very rare pieces here. But before we get into that, we actually have a gift package that was sent in by Tyler Rizzuto, so let's take a look at that. So here's the package itself. There's nothing drawn on this one, and my address is on the top, so we're just going to go ahead and get right into slicing this one open. Alright, we are cut open, and I do not know what's in here. Tyler just kind of messaged me randomly and was like, hey man, I know you've been going through a rough time, which it's been crazy over here, guys. It's definitely been a lot of unfortunate things happening. But he just wanted to send something my way as a gift, and he would not tell me what it is, so it is a surprise. And let's take a look. He said one hint was it's something that he thinks I've only ever seen one of. So there's a couple different pieces like that in the hobby, and okay. Well, you definitely got me here. I don't think I've seen this. Okay, and we do have a note. I opened it upside down, but let's see. Get everything out of the box. Alright, let's take a look. Hey dude, hope this reached you okay. I still haven't found out much about this piece, and maybe you'll be able to shed some light on it. I bought the original and we recast this to use in my haunt this past season. I made a video on the original if you're interested in the backstory of it. Anyway, hope everyone there is staying safe and healthy. Enjoy the piece and a little extra goodie thrown in. Talk to you soon. Alright, so as far as the little extra goodie, we got a cute little treat bag with what looks to be a Heath bar, some Trolley sour gummy crunchers, that sounds good, and a little like princess tiara ring, so probably give that to Jennifer. So that's the goodies, and as for the main piece, you definitely stumped me here, dude. I want to say I've seen this somewhere before. It definitely rings a bell looking at it, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know who made this or what. Here we have a latex cat-like ghost face character? I don't know. The eyes look like what we used to call the lovely Tate, so kind of has very similar shaped eyes, and obviously the rest of it's kind of loosely ghost face shaped from afar, but it's a screaming cat. It's actually like a really creepy but cute mask. I like it a lot. I think it would almost be cool seeing one of these, like a black cat with like yellow LED glowing eyes. But I have no clue who made this. I really don't know anything about it, so I'll have to check out his video and try to learn a little bit more about it. But still, a very interesting, kind of cute, but also kind of creepy looking cat mask. Regardless, massive thank you to Tyler for sending me this piece. Like I said, it's very cool, pretty unique. I just don't know anything about it, at least not yet. But now, I have something to look for. Alright, and now we're ready to take a look at these toys. But before I do, I have to give a proper thank you and a shout out to Geeky Peoples over on Instagram for reaching out to me and offering to pick these pieces up for me. I commented on the Emerald City Comic Con. They had a couple different posts with some Ghostface exclusives, and I asked if they would be willing to ship me any, if they didn't sell out, or if I could just buy one directly. But because they're convention exclusives, usually people don't do that type of thing, so you have to go to the secondhand market. Well, Geeky Peoples reached out and said, look, I'm willing to go pick these pieces up for you for a price. So he was paid to do this, but he did go around and video chat me, call me, and let me pick out each one of these pieces to make sure I got the best condition box or exactly what I wanted. So yet again, a massive thank you to Geeky Peoples for that. And beyond him picking me up this set, I actually had him pick up an exact set of everything I got for Meggie Blaine as well. So you guys might be seeing some of these on Meggie's channel very soon. Alright, and I guess I'm just going to go with the one that interested me the most. We'll talk about that first. So, here we have the Inflatable Ghostface by Blown Ups. Never seen the Blown Ups line before, never particularly interested me, but as you guys can tell, it looks like an inflatable Ghostface. And this one is a limited edition to 600 pieces, so very low number, glow-in-the-dark exclusive by Plastic Empire Collectibles. This was limited edition to the Emerald City Comic Con from what I understand, and these were selling like hotcakes. They had these there because Roger Jackson was there, and a majority of these I think people ended up having signed by Roger, but I opted for an unsigned one because I just wanted the piece itself, and having toys signed really doesn't do much for me. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind if the toys are signed, but personally, I would rather have something like a mask signed or a prop or a poster even. But yeah, there you have him, the Blown Ups Ghostface. This is officially licensed. If you look on the side over here, it says that they have a mock air valve on the back. They will wobble all around. You can spin the arms 360 degrees. I guess they weeble, they wobble, but they don't fall down. There's a bloody knife on this side. And on the back here we have a write-up. Ghostface, recognizable for the haunting expression frozen on an elongated white mask. Ghostface is an unmistakably iconic part of everything horror. This 6-inch premium collectible art figure captures the silent menace of the masked villain and will certainly send shivers down your spine as you stare into the eyes of the Ghostface when you add this horror to your collection. And it was made by Jabberwocky Toys. Well guys, I gotta say, my spine is shivering right now. So that's about it for that piece. A pretty cool piece for sure. I was not aware of the Blown Ups line, that was even a thing beforehand, but now I know. And this guy is pretty freaking sweet. Now we get into, I guess, the more interesting stuff. Let's talk about the next convention exclusive. So that was one of the 2 convention exclusives we have here. And this one I think is probably the cooler one. Alright, this next one I think you're pretty much all familiar with, but most of you know about the Handmade by Robots line. And if you don't, they make these vinyl figures that look like little knitted characters, and they do all sorts of different horror characters, and of course they've done Ghostface. The standard black and white Ghostface was number 8 in their lineup, and then the metallic silver FYE exclusive was number 17. Well, we've got another exclusive here, though this time it's a beautiful green, as you guys can see. And, of course, his number, 69! That's the sex number. So to give you guys a good look at it, here is his beautiful emerald green face. And if you look at his knife, it is not bloody. No blood on the knife. And this one actually is a very unique defect box, if you will. So like I said, he video chatted me while he was there and let me pick out my own box. While looking through the entire assortment, I noticed something about this one that was a little bit different than the rest. The placement of the hype sticker is upside down and backwards. It should be flipped and in this lower right hand corner of this window, but instead it's upside down and at the top of the figure. So while it's not a massive defect, still this was the only one of these there that had an upside down sticker from what I saw. So I love all sorts of weird rarities like that, so I had him grab the defected box for me. Also, to speak a little bit more about this box, one weird confusing thing is how on this box they printed an image of the Sideshow exclusive Ghostface figure on the box for some reason. Whereas the rest of the Handmade by Robots line just has like that Scream 4 image of Ghostface. I don't know why that's on here, but there you go. And moving on to the next piece, we have yet another Handmade by Robots, but this one is different. I actually did not expect to see these at the convention because I thought these were supposed to be online exclusives, but maybe they are. Maybe they just had some at the event because it was the Handmade by Robots table. But regardless, this is the first time I've seen any of these out in the public. I haven't seen anybody getting these yet. But I did know that they were coming. Here we have the pink Handmade by Robots Ghostface figure. As you guys know, the pink masks are my favorite. Seeing one of these done in pink makes me really happy. And this is probably my favorite out of the full lineup so far. I'll give you guys a better look at it. There's the top, that pink mask. There's the back. And he is number 81. So I guess this one was planned to be released after the green one, but still they had some at the convention, so I had him pick me up one and pick Meggie up one. And as for the little figure himself, there he is with a very vibrant pink. Love the look of it. I will say that the green for the exclusive looks more of like a metallic green. Maybe it's because it was Emerald City Comic Con, but this is more of like a flat fluorescent pink. But yet again, no blood on his knife, and yet again, if you look there on the box, there's that Scream 4 image instead of the Sideshow 1/6 scale. I don't know. Yet again, very weird. Alright guys, and we're down to the last piece for today's video, and probably the weirdest piece out of all of these, but yet again, another piece that was produced by Handmade by Robots. I had never seen these before, announced, advertised anywhere, anything. So quite a few pieces that I did not expect to see popped up at this convention. And this is a weird one for sure, so without further ado, I give you all Ghostface eggs. Well, they're not really eggs, but they are in an egg carton and very egg-like, egg-shaped, if you will. As you guys can see, you got the green one, the pink one, and the white and the silver. So that's all 4 colors of the Handmade by Robots vinyl figures that they have released so far. And being that they released these as a set, I wonder if that means that these are going to be the only colors of the Handmade by Robot vinyl figures that they're going to release. And if so, I currently do have them all except for the smaller version of the white and black. But yeah, here's the top of the carton where the advertising is placed. As you guys can see, the full lineup of white, silver, green, and pink. And they're just called a 4-pack of minis. And there, yet again, is that 1/6 scale Sideshow Ghostface image printed on their product. So I really don't know how that happened or why that happened, but there it is. If I could open these for you guys without damaging the packaging, I absolutely would. But pretty much they are just small, egg-shaped little vinyl, or they may be like squeezable, I don't know. Ghostface figures there. And he's got a little knife tucked into his belt, as you can see. And yeah, they've just got obviously the green mask, pink, white, and silver. So there you guys have it. That's pretty much everything for today's video. Nothing insane, but definitely some very, very cool convention exclusives that I did not expect them to be releasing. Hadn't seen them advertised or promoted anywhere, and I probably would not have them if it wasn't for Geeky Peoples. So yet again, a massive thank you to Geeky Peoples, massive thank you to Plastic Empire and Handmade by Robots. Nothing left to do but give you guys a good close-up of all these, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.